Many people who are fed up with the failings of Western medicine often turn to alternative forms of healing when faced with serious diseases that Western medicine just can't fix. Hi, this is Krishanti with Krishanti.com, and I'm here talking about psychic development and spiritual and personal growth. So come on over and subscribe if you're into this. Now, I've talked about this before, and I have a whole playlist on YouTube about the Bankston energy healing method, which I love because Bill Bankston tested this out and is still conducting research on the efficacy of Bankston, the Bankston Method, and it has proven successful. His most famous experiments were on mice with cancer. And when treated with Bankston, the mice got rid of the cancer, they got fixed, there was no more cancer. They were unable to get cancer again after that. So of course, this is like thrilling to me. What makes Bankston so unique and interesting is what generates the energy is a collection of images like that you would put on a vision board, things you want to manifest. Then you work with those images to create the flow, which generates the Bankston healing energy. That's so cool. Now, Bill has been into this, as he will say, for hundreds of years now. And he knows a lot about healing and a lot about the body. And when people go down the Western medicine route and find it's not working and they're not healing, and they really want to get better, they'll turn to alternative forms of healing and spirituality. And I know for a fact that a lot of people who are living in a state of disease, whose bodies are ill, have a belief, spiritually speaking, that there is something within them that is causing the illness. There's something wrong with them. There's something that's trapped in their cells, that's trapped in their emotions, that something in the body is the reason why the body isn't healing. It's the cause of the disease. And I believe that too. I'm all about all this stuff, figuring out why we get ill in the first place, why we can't heal, why some people heal faster than others. And this is so crazy, guys. So just let's take a minute to think about this revelation that Bill shared. In his studies in the lab, sometimes mouse A would take longer to heal than mouse B. Now, do mice have limiting beliefs? Do mice lock trauma into their bodies? Do mice have things that they really need to get down there and heal and adjust for them to heal? I don't think so. It's almost as if we don't really know. And Bill, which is why, again, I talk about this so much. I love him so much because he's the first to say, I don't know at all. And so many people who are into healing and into the spiritual thing act like they know it all when there is no empirical evidence to back up those claims. So Bill will be like, I don't know. I don't know why mouse A took longer to heal than mouse B. But if you take that to human beings, maybe because someone isn't healing isn't because of any problem or fault of their own. It's simply some kind of biological factor we haven't quite figured out yet, that we're working on trying to figure out. But I feel like if you're watching this, if you're going through something, if you know someone who is struggling with a disease or some kind of illness that they're not able to resolve, how about not beating yourself up about it and feeling like it's because you just haven't figured out what it is you need to change within yourself in order to receive that healing. Maybe it's just some weird thing about matter and biology, I'm actually co-hosting a Bankston Workshop April 28th, 29th, and 30th, and May 6th with my friend John Levac. Bill Bengston will be teaching the workshop. We're just co-hosting, and it's so much fun. It's on Zoom, so it's like you don't have to pay for a hotel, no travel. You just get there and learn the method. And it's so crazy because you do learn it. In 3 days, Bill teaches you how to do the method and the image cycling, which does work. And some people do take longer to heal than others. I have a friend who I adore. She's so special, who had really, she was really suffering. And it took her 3 years to heal. And she was saying, I was thinking about Bill's experiments with the mice. She's like, I thought at some point, maybe my body, where the mice, it took around between 30, well, it was 0 and 40 days, but the real healing burst started happening at, like, I think it was in the 20s. Then you'd see it really just getting better and better. Around, like, by day 40, they were healed or something like that. He's got all the experiments at bankstonresearch.com that you can look up. But she said, well, I'm human, so I'm like way bigger than a mouse. Maybe it'll take my body 3 years. And she is cancer-free now because she learned the Bankston Method. She cycles, she practices, she's a part of the whole thing. She's helping others to heal as well. So there is hope. And I would like to say in closing, if you're struggling, don't give up hope and keep knocking on every single door to find what it is that will work for you, because right now it's a good time. There's so many healing protocols, so many methods, so many people out there wanting to help people heal and grow, and just incredible therapies I'm hearing about too, like so much cutting edge cool stuff, like just the lasers alone I'm blown away by. Anyway, Bankston, that workshop is at krishanti.com. And while you're there, check out all the resources I've created for you as well. A lot of good stuff. Now, before I wrap up, if you're here till now, I would really like to know about your healing experiences. So have you healed from an illness? Have you had a loved one heal? Are you suffering with something? Is there someone you know who's suffering and struggling? What has your path been? Has there been like a miraculous thing that happened? What was it? Like, what fixed you? Because, I mean, we all want to know. Let's share this information. Okay, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.